Welcome, one and all, to Day 6 of the Mario Baseball League. Today we have a matchup between the Wario Muscles and the Mario Fireballs in the Mushroom Conference. This will be a home game for the Wario Muscles, and let's get it underway. I don't have any special shoutouts to give today, but just a reminder that if you comment that you subscribed, I will give you a special shout out in the next video, and let's get underway. Green Magic Koopa hits it down center field and gets a safe single there. Up next to the plate is Blue Critter facing Wario. Wario pitches high. Blue Critter hits it over the head of Green Yoshi at shortstop, but Margie catches it in left field, and that will be one out for the Mario Fireballs. Sorry. Here comes the captain v captain match up. Wario at the mound, Mario at the plate. Mario swings, goes past Red Yoshi, and it'll be safe at second for Green Magic Koopa and first for Mario, and the RBI chance here for Red Critter if he can get a double to get Green Magic Koopa all the way home. Winds up and hits Wario deep into left field, but it'll go too far to the left and it'll pass the foul pole. Pitches again, and Critter lets it go through for a second strike. 2 strikes on the board, 1 out on the board. He hits it down center field, falls short of Baby Mario, and will have all 3 bases loaded with batsmen as Paragoomba comes up to the plate on the RBI chance. What can Paragoomba do to get his team their first runs of the game? He hits it over the head of Yoshi at shortstop, and it will be a single for Paragoomba, and it will get 2 home. Green Magic Koopa and Mario putting 2 runs on the board for the Mario Fireballs. Good start to the game for the Mario Fireballs, being up 2-0 in the first innings. 2 runs in the first is a great way to start your game. Only 1 out down. What can Dark Bones do at the plate with bases 1 and 2 loaded? That's a strike from Wario to Dark Bones. Dark Bones receiving from Wario again. Hits it down center field over the infielders, falls short of Baby Mario, and all 3 bases will be loaded again as Tiny Kong comes up to the plate. Wario pitches. Tiny Kong hits it deep through center field, falls short of Baby Mario, and that will be a single all the way home for Red Critter. And Paragoomba is gone for... No, he finally finds his way back to third base. Just running out Ali and Yellow Magic Koopa trying to run him out with the ball. That is all 3 bases loaded. Again, the RBI chance for Fifi as she steps up to the plate to face Wario. Wario uses the star pitch, double the balls. Fifi lets it go through for a strike. Wario, the fastball, straight into the hands of Green Yoshi. That's a catch, throws it to second, runs out Paragoomba, and that is the last out for the Mario Fireballs first innings. 3 runs on the board. That's a great way to start the game. What can the Wario Muscles do in response? Good hit by Green Yoshi, but it's straight into the hands of Green Magic Koopa at shortstop. Here comes Mario. To Toadette, hits it over the infield as Fifi picks it up at center field, throws it into second, and Toadette will get a safe single there. Here comes Green Critter up to the plate, facing Mario. Mario pitches. Green Critter just lets it go through for a strike. Swing and a miss by Green Critter. That's 2 strikes on the board. He hits this time over Green Magic Koopa on the infield. It'll hit the arrow, go straight into Fifi's hands, and that'll be safe on first and second there for Green Critter and Toadette respectively. Here comes the captain v captain matchup. The other way around this time. Wario, the RBI chance if he gets Toadette home for the double. Good hit from Wario, straight into the hands of Green Magic Koopa, however, and that'll be an out on first. 2 outs on the board for the Wario Muscles. The RBI chance here for Margie as she comes up to the plate, potentially getting Green Critter home and Toadette home for their first 2 runs of the game. Hits it straight to Boomerang Bro in the infield, and that will be their final out of the innings, and that will be the innings there for the Wario Muscles, down 3-0 at the end of the first. This is the second time that the Fireballs and Muscles have faced off this season. First time was at Mario Stadium, and this time it's a home game at the Wario Inner City. Wario with the star pitch. Boomerang Bro hits it deep into right field. Will it go all the way? Yes, it will. And that'll be another run there for the Fireballs, going up to 4-0 as Boomerang Bro just jogs down center field, hitting Wario's star ball over the boundary for a home run. No extras to get in there, so no RBIs to his total. But a massive hit there from Boomerang Bro to get the home run. Here comes Green Magic Cooper up to the plate. Hits Wario over Yellow Magic Cooper at third base. Gets thrown in to second, but it will be safe single for Green Magic Cooper. Here comes Blue Critter up to the plate, facing Wario. Wario pitches. Blue Critter hits it deep in to right field again, and that'll be another home run for the Mario Fireballs. This time, worth 2, as Blue Critter runs all the bases all the way back home. What an amazing hit by Blue Critter. That was gone for all money as soon as it was pitched by Wario. Hit the theater in the back, and the score is 6-0, and there is no outs on the board for the Mario Fireballs as Mario comes to the plate. Captain v captain again. Mario hits it down to Green Yoshi, who throws it into first, and that will be the first out of the game. Sorry, of the innings for the Mario Fireballs. Here's Red Critter up to the plate. Wario uses the star pitch. Red Critter hits it deep into right field again. Will it be another home run? Yes, it will. That is the third home run of the game. Red Critter jogging the bases back home, coming back home to his brother Blue Critter at home base for the second critter in the family to hit a home run this game. What a game it's been so far for the Mario Fireballs. 7 runs on the board in the second innings. Muscles coach calls time, decides to bring Yoshi onto the mound for Wario. What can Paragumba do here on the mound? Hits Green Yoshi deep into left field. Margie will take the catch, however, and that is 2 outs on the board for the Mario Fireballs as Dark Bones comes to the plate to face Green Yoshi. Green Yoshi gets a strike. 2 outs on the board. Dark Bones hits over Red Yoshi on the infield and will get safely to first base for a single. Up next to the plate is Tiny Kong. What can she do here for her team? Already got 1 RBI on the board. Good hit by Tiny Kong. Goes into right field and it'll fall straight into the hands of Toadette. That will be the innings for the Fireballs, getting 4 more runs, taking their lead to 7-0 over the Muscles. What can the Muscles do in response in the bottom of this second to potentially bring the game back to somewhere near even? Mario to Ali. It's a ball. Mario again to Ali. Hits it down center field, but straight to Boomerang with the pickup. Throws it into first, and that will be the first out there for the Muscles of the innings. Here comes Yellow Magic Cooper up to the plate. Hits it down center field, but Boomerang Bro picks it up again, throws it into first, and that is 2 outs of the innings. That is a hit straight to Boomerang Bro, and that is the 3rd run out at first base. A 3rd run out for Boomerang Bro. What an innings there by the Mario Fireballs, holding the Muscles 2-0, going into the top of the 3rd, 7-0. What can Fifi do at the mound as Green Yoshi steps up? It'll be a strike. Green Yoshi again to Fifi. Fifi hits it into Wario's hands. It'll fall short of him, but he'll throw it into first for the run out. That is 1 out on the board for the Fireballs as Boomerang Bro steps up to the plate. Already hit a home run this game. He hits it deep in to right field. It'll hit the boundary. Won't go for the home run, but he will get safely to first base for a single. Here comes Green Magic Cooper facing Green Yoshi. Green Yoshi on the fastball, and it's a strike straight down the center. Green Yoshi gets hit by Green Magic Cooper this time down center field. It will fall short of Baby Mario, and it will be safe on first and second as Blue Critter comes up to the plate. Can he hit 2 home runs in a row? Hits it deep into left field. It won't go far enough to get to Margie, and all 3 bases will be loaded as Mario comes to the plate. All bases loaded. What can the captain do here? He'll let it go through for a strike to start. Green Yoshi again to Mario. Mario will hit it deep into right field. Baby Mario will pick it up, and that will be another run on the board for the Mario Fireballs. Still all bases loaded as Red Critter comes to the plate to face Green Yoshi. It's a strike. Green Yoshi again to Critter. Critter hits it down center field. It won't go to Baby Mario, and all the bases will be loaded still as they get their second run of the innings. 9-0, 1 out on the board as Paragoomba comes to the plate. Hits to Red Yoshi at first. It'll be thrown to second for a run out, then thrown back to first for a second run out, and that will be the innings on the double play. The score is 9-0. Will the Muscles be able to get anything this innings, or will the Mario Fireballs continue to extend their lead in this match? Mario Fireballs. Mario pitches to Baby Mario. He hits it back to his father and throws it into first, and that is the first out of the innings for the Muscles. Green Yoshi steps up to the plate. Mario pitches, and it's a strike. Mario again to Green Yoshi. Green Yoshi swings hard, but it'll go into the left field foul area, and that will be another foul. And that will be 2 strikes on the board for Green Yoshi as he hits it into the hands of Boomerang Bro, and that'll be the second out of the innings for the Muscles. What can Toadette do to potentially get them their first run of the game here in the bottom of the third? Good hit by Toadette, deep into left field. Red Critter will pick it up, throw it into second, and Toadette will get a safe single there on first base. Here comes Green Critter up to the plate. He's the only critter in this game to not have hit a home run yet. It's a ball pitched from Mario. Critter lets this one go through for a strike. 2 outs on the board. No runs on the board for the game. 2 balls. Another pitch from Mario. Big hit there by Green Critter. It goes deep into left field, and it goes all the way for his first home run of the game, being the third and final critter in the game to hit a home run over both sides, and that home run is worth 2 as Toadette was sitting on first. An amazing hit by Green Critter to get the first runs for the Wario Muscles, bringing the margin back to 7 runs. 9-2 as Wario steps up to the plate. 2 outs on the board. Lets that one go through for a strike. The captain v captain matchup. Mario on the fastball. Wario hits it into the hands of Boomerang Bro, and that will be the innings for the Wario Muscles, getting just the 2 on the board, but cancelling out the Fireball's top innings of that third, still having the margin of 7 going into the fourth. They still have a chance to come back in this game. Dark Bones up to the plate to face Green Yoshi. Hits it deep down center field. Will go over the head of Baby Mario, and it will be another home run for the Mario Fireballs as the ball bounces back into play off the back wall of Wario's Theatre, and that will be the 10th run for the Mario Fireballs in the top of the fourth. What a game it's been so far for them, as Dark Bones jogs all the way home for the 10th run for the Fireballs. Here comes Tiny Kong facing Green Yoshi, and it's a strike. Fastball from Green Yoshi, good hit by Tiny Kong into left field. It'll fall short of where it wants to land, and Margie will get the catch as Fifi comes to the plate to hit Green Yoshi. Hits it into left field, but straight into the hands of Yellow Magic Koopa at third base. That is 2 outs on the board for the Fireballs as Boomerang Bro steps up to the plate to face Green Yoshi. Winds up, but does not swing. That is a strike on the board. Hits Green Yoshi down center field. It will be a single there for Boomerang Bro. The error item does nothing to affect what the outcome was going to be. Here comes Green Magic Koopa to the plate to hit on Green Yoshi. It's a strike there. Green Yoshi again to Green Magic Koopa. Good hit by Green Magic Koopa deep in to right field. But Baby Mario will get under it and take the third and final catch of the innings for the Mario Fireballs. And that is the innings for the Fireballs. Top of the fourth done. Heading into the bottom of the fourth with a margin of 8. What can Margie do with the Muscles here to potentially bring the margin back down to 7? That is a catch for Green Magic Koopa as it hits straight into the wand range for the catch. Unlucky hit there for Margie, and that'll be the first out on the board of this innings for the Muscles as Ali comes to the plate. Great hit by Ali deep into left field. It will go over the head of Fifi, and it'll soar all the way for a home run. The second home run for the team of the Muscles. They've brought the margin back to 7 with 1 out on the board. What more can they do in this innings? Potentially neutralize the threat that is the Fireballs so far this game. Up comes Yellow Magic Koopa to the plate, facing Mario and the fastball. Yellow Magic Koopa hits it straight to Green Magic Koopa, and that will be 2 outs on the board for the Muscles with the margin of 7. Here comes Red Yoshi facing Mario. Hits it into the hands of Green Magic Koopa again, and that will be the innings. Just the 1 run from it, but the margin still stays at 7 heading into the top of the 5th for the Fireballs. Blue Critter, Mario, and Red Critter, the next 3 at-bats for the Fireballs. Yoshi pitches. Blue Critter hits high and long, deep into left field, but it will go outside the foul pole for a foul ball. That is 1 strike on the board for Blue Critter. He'll swing at this one, but hit it straight to Yellow Magic Koopa at third, who throws it into Green Critter at first, and will get the first out for the innings for the Mario Fireballs as Mario steps up to the plate to face Green Yoshi, and he lets it go through for a strike. The second pitch to Mario is hit over Wario in the inner field. Will hit the arrow and will be sent to Baby Mario, but it will be a safe single there for Mario at first base as Red Critter steps up to the plate to face Green Yoshi. Green Yoshi pitches. Red Critter hits it deep in to left field. Sorry, will it go all the way? No, it won't. It'll go past the wrong side of the foul pole at the last second, and that will be a foul ball for Red Critter. He's hit an amazing shot again to the same spot, and it'll be another foul ball there. That is 2 strikes on the board for Red Critter, 1 out on the board. Hits this one deep down center field, a little to the left this time, and it'll go all the way for his second home run of the game, bringing the score for the Fireballs to 12 runs total, and another 2-run homer for the Mario Fireballs as Red Critter brings Mario back home, with a margin of 9, 12-3. The Muscles coach calls time with Paragumba coming up to the plate. Yellow Magic Koopa coming in for Green Yoshi. Paragumba swings. No, he does not, and that is a strike on Yellow Magic Koopa. This time gets swung at, but it goes straight to Red Yoshi. He stumbles the catch, and Paragumba will get safely to first base. Off the misfield by Red Yoshi at the inner field on the right side. Dark Bones at the plate. Swing and a miss on Yellow Magic Koopa's pitch. Hits it this time, but into the hands of Wario at shortstop. That'll be an out with the catch from Wario as he throws it into first for the second out of the play. That will be the innings for the Mario Fireballs, getting the 2 from it with a margin of 12-3 heading into the bottom of the 5th. What can the Muscles do in response? They've matched what the Fireballs have put on in the 3rd and 4th. Can they do it in the 5th? They will still be 7 runs down if they get these 2 runs. Baby Mario hits it straight to Green Magic Koopa, who throws it into first, and that is Baby Mario run out. Here comes Green Yoshi up to the plate, facing Mario. Mario pitches. Green Yoshi hits straight to Boomerang Bro at right inner field, throws it into first, and that'll be 2 outs in 2 pitches for the Wario Muscles. A great performance here from the Fireballs. Can Toadette do anything to neutralize this innings and potentially bring runs back towards the Muscles? Hits it over Paragumba, straight to Blue Critter, falls short of him, and he'll get a safe single there at first. Next is Green Critter stepping up to the plate to face Mario. Toadette tries to steal, but gets back to first base safely in time before Mario gets the ball there. It'll be a strike to Green Critter from Mario. Good hit by Green Critter down center field. Will it clear Fifi? No, it won't. It'll go straight into her hands, and that will be the 3rd and final out of the innings for the Wario Muscles, this time getting 0 to the Fireballs, 2 for the 5th innings. They're down by 9 heading into the top of the 6th. The Mario Fireballs, what can they do to increase their lead here as Tiny Kong steps to the plate and hits it deep into left field? It'll soar over the head of Margie and go all the way for another home run for the Mario Fireballs as they take their score to 13 to the Muscles 3. This is a great performance here by the Mario Fireballs, turning around the last game against the Muscles where they lost by 8. This game leading by 10 at the top of the 6th. Fifi to the plate, facing Yellow Magic Koopa. It's a strike. Yellow Magic Koopa again to Fifi, and it'll be a ball this time around. Yellow Magic Koopa to Fifi again. Will hit it straight to Wario. Wario will throw it into first, and that'll be first out of the innings for the Mario Fireballs. Score is 13-3. Boomerang Bro steps up to the plate. Big hit there by Boomerang Bro. Down center field will soar over the head of Baby Mario. And that'll be another home run for the Mario Fireballs as they take their lead to 11 runs for the game. The score is 14-3 over the Wario Muscles. The Wario Muscles need to pull something out in these last 2 innings. Otherwise, this game is going to take a lot of energy from them on the scoreboard. Here comes Green Magic Koopa up to the plate, facing Yellow Magic Koopa. Hit down center field, straight into... Oh, just falls short of Baby Mario, and that will be a single there for Green Magic Koopa. Blue Critter stepping up to the plate. Yellow Magic Koopa pitching. Blue Critter hits it deep into right field. It'll soar over the fielders. No chance of catching that. And that's another home run for the innings for the Mario Fireballs. And its value is 2 runs on that one, as the margin goes up to 13 and the score goes to 15-3. A great hit. Sorry, 16-3. A great hit there by Blue Critter as the coach of the Muscles calls time again and brings Ali to the plate in for Yellow Magic Koopa. What can she do to put any more damage on the board for the Mario Fireballs as Mario, the captain, steps up to help his team to lead? Hits it a little to the left of center field and he'll get safely to first base for a single. Here comes Red Critter to the plate, facing Ali. Ali serves up a strike. Second pitch to Red Critter. He swings, hits it big into right field. Will it go all the way again for another home run? Yes, it will, and it'll be another 2-run home run for the Mario Fireballs. The second Critter to hit a home run this innings. What a performance the Mario Fireballs have put on, taking their game score to 18 runs total over the Wario Muscles 3. And it's only the top of the 6th. They still have more damage that they can do in the top of the 7th as Paragoomba comes to the plate to face Ali. There is only 1 out on the board. 1 strike on the board for Paragoomba. Paragoomba hits down center field, past the inner fielders, and will get safely to first base for a single. Next at bat is Dark Bones. What can he do to potentially get in the way of the Muscles' hopes in this game as they're already up by 15? He'll get safely to first, and that'll be safe on first and second for Dark Bones and Paragoomba as Tiny Kong steps to the plate, hits it straight into the hands of Red Yoshi, and gets thrown to first base. We'll get a second out of the game. It won't be caught by Red Yoshi, in fact, but he will run Tiny Kong out at first base. Fifi will hit it into the hands of Wario at shortstop. That'll be the third and final out of the innings for the Muscles, for the Fireballs, sorry. But they put 6 on the board for the innings, yet to go in innings without getting a run. Score is 18-3. Here comes Wario, captain v captain. Wario will let it go through for a strike. The star pitch from Mario to Wario. He swings and misses, and that's 2 strikes on the board for Wario. Fast ball from Mario goes past Green Magic Koopa, goes to left field, gets thrown into second, into first, but Wario will get there safely. Margie stepping up to the plate to face Mario. Mario pitches the fastball, and it's a strike to Margie. Mario again gets hit into the left field foul area, and that'll be a strike on the board for Margie. 2 on the board as she hits this one straight into the hands of Green Magic Koopa at shortstop, who throws it to first and gets the double play, the catch and the run out on Wario as Ali comes up to the plate to face Mario. The star pitch, and it'll be hit straight over the boundary in the foul area for a strike on the board for Ali. 2 outs on the board, 1 strike on the board. Hits it fair play down center field, and it will be a single there for Ali. Getting the second at base for the innings for the Wario Muscles. Here comes Yellow Magic Koopa, and it's a strike from Mario. Second pitch. Hits it this time straight into the hands of Green Magic Koopa at shortstop. Will take the catch, and that will be the innings for the Wario Muscles. Another 0 towards their game total, and the margin is still 18-3 coming into the top of the 7th for the Mario Fireballs. What more damage can they do, extending their lead to a really concerning amount if you're wanting to come back and win this game for the Wario Muscles? The star pitch from Ali deep into right field is the hit from Boomerang Bro. Will it go all the way? You know it will, and that is another home run for the Mario Fireballs. Boomerang Bro jogging back home for his 3rd home run of the game. And that is a total of 19 runs the way of the Fireballs in a 7 innings match. What a performance we've seen so far, and there's no outs on the board for the top of this 7th as Green Magic Cooper steps to the plate. Ali pitching the fastball, gets hit. Wario drops the catch at shortstop, and it will be a safe single for Green Magic Cooper at first base as Blue Critter comes to the plate to hit on Ali. Ali pitches the fastball. Big hit by Blue Critter down center field. It'll soar over the head of Baby Mario for another home run for the Mario Fireballs. And that will be 2 more runs towards the score of the Mario Fireballs, taking their lead to 21-3, a lead of 18 over the Wario Muscles. And that'll be valued at 2 there, with getting an RBI chance on Green Magic Cooper there. Ali, tired at the plate, does not know what she can do as Mario, the captain, steps up. And it's a strike to the captain. Margin of 18. Hits this one deep into center field. Baby Mario gets there in time and takes the catch. That's the first out for the Fireballs' 7th innings. Here comes Red Critter to the plate. Ali pitches. Red Critter hits it deep down center field over the head of Baby Mario again. And that'll be the 2nd critter in the innings. 2nd critter in 2 innings in a row to hit a home run. And that'll be a 3rd home run on the board for the innings for the Mario Fireballs as they take their lead 22-3 to a total of 19 runs. The highest game we've ever seen from a team, 22 runs, but the highest margin as well in the weight of 19 towards the Muscles. Green Critter gets called to the plate by the Muscles coach as he pitches the fastball to Paragumba, and it'll be a strike. Paragumba pitches the fastball again. Green Critter, the fastball again to Paragumba, who hits it to right inner field, and Red Yoshi will take the catch. Dark Bones coming to the plate, facing Red Critter, hits it down center field. It'll be a safe single there for Dark Bones. 22-3, 2 outs on the board. Here comes Tiny Kong up to the plate. Fastball by Green Critter, it's a strike to Tiny Kong. Again the fastball. Good hit by Tiny Kong deep down center field. Will it go all the way for another home run? The 4th of the innings. It'll go over Baby Mario's head, over the short boundary down center field, and it will be another home run. The 4th of the innings for the Mario Fireballs as they take their lead 24-3 over the Wario Muscles. Up by 21 in the top of the 7th. The Muscles in all sorts of danger here as Fifi comes to the plate. Good pitch by Green Critter will get the innings over as Fifi hits it to Red Yoshi at short right field, who will throw it in to first base and get the run out. Heading over to the last innings of the game, the bottom of the 7th for the Muscles. They need 21 to bring it to an 8th. That just seems nearly impossible as Red Yoshi steps to the plate to face Mario. And that is 1 out as it's thrown to first base. Boomerang Bro, a lovely throw there on the hit. Here comes Baby Mario to the plate, hitting on his father. His father pitches it to Baby Mario, who hits it in to right field. Will clear the fielders and will get safely to first base. Here comes Green Yoshi to the plate, facing Mario. Mario will pitch. Green Yoshi will get stricken, however you will say it. Green Yoshi hits it down center field. Baby Mario will get safely to second, and Green Yoshi safely to first. As Toadette comes to the plate to face Mario, Mario pitches. The star pitch this time to Toadette, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss there by Toadette. Mario again, good hit by Toadette, but it gets straight into the hands of Goomba, who will throw it to second for a run out, who gets thrown back to first for the last out of the game for the Wario Muscles. That will be the match, 24-3, the way of the Mario Fireballs. And if you're thinking MVP, well, you'd think it would have to be one of the critters. Otherwise, this MVP thing is a little unfair. Let's check. Not Blue Critter, but Red Critter will be the match MVP. What a performance there by the Mario Fireballs. Let's check this box score. 50 points leading the match for the Wario Muscles will be Toadette and Green Critter. And rounding out the top 3 will be Ali on 40 points. Margie getting a 0 all across the board. Not a good game for her. As we go to the other side, the Mario Fireballs, 190 points for Red Critter, 150 for Blue Critter, 140 for Boomerang Bro, 110 for Green Magic Koopa, and Tiny Kong, 90 for Dry Bones, 70 for Mario, and 0 for Fifi. Did not have a good game apparently, but that is an incredible performance across the board by the Fireballs that was sure to get their MVP ratings up in the MVP race. What a game this has been. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.